Hi, all you Iron fans. It's Friday, the day before the last home game against Southend tomorrow. Um, yeah, there's not a lot we can say about the season. It can only be described as being a complete, utter disaster. Not just for the football club, the supporters, the town. It is an unmitigated disaster, in all honesty. But we've got our last home game tomorrow, and let's hope there's a big crowd turns up. Um, I hope there's a nice, safe journey for the Southend fans and team travelling up to come and play. It's a good, long journey for them. They've had their own problems. I just wanted to say a little bit about the situation. I said there about the importance to the town. And I suppose it goes without saying. You look at the situation with what's happening at Wrexham, and yes, it's different because they've had somebody there, fresh out of Hollywood, basically, that's put money in. They've made a big issue of the old club, but you look at how the Wrexham fans are, how the whole town's buzzing, which says to us about the importance of a football club. You know, I've heard people say, "Oh, well, why do you get so upset? It's only a football club." I have to disagree. It's not only a football club. Football clubs up and down the country, particularly at our level and in the lower leagues, especially so, they are a major part of local communities. You know, and that has to be said for Scunthorpe United. For a lot of years, we've really we kicked above our weight. Really, when we was playing in the Championship, I think the players were, all on below sort of £3,000 a week, which was, while I still think that's quite a lot of money, in terms of what others were playing for in the Championship, it was a significant, and we had an element of success as well. Yeah, we did struggle to stay up there, and I think clubs are always going to need a healthy cash cow to keep them going. But Scunthorpe's history did show under people like Steve Wharton and his dad. They, and they had their critics. I've got to say, they had their critics at the time for the way they run it. But I bet if you asked any Scunthorpe fan now, they'd certainly take that back now and have the club been run in a manner that, we found good players that we could sell on, young players coming through the ranks, etc. And we need to find that again. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. My wife's got us the last two places in the restaurant, and Steve Cammock's going to be in there doing a Q&A. I'm looking forward to that because, as many people know, Steve Cammock was a massive hero of mine. I don't know if people remember. I mean, I remember as a kid when we were playing football. I'd probably be 9 or 10 years old, having knocked about on the school fields with all my mates and whatnot, and sometimes 20 aside. And I don't know if you can remember when you was kids. Often kids would get the ball, and when they scored, and we used to put courts down as goalposts at that point because there wasn't any goalposts on the pitches for us. So we put some courts down, and when you ran and scored, you'd have people that had heroes like Kenny Dalglish and Kevin Keegan, etc. Big superstars. But I remember when I was having a knockabout, and I got the ball and scored, I used to say, and Steve Cammock has scored another one. And, because Scunthorpe United, they were always my club. They always will be. I mean, I do have a club in Scotland. I don't take a lot of notice of the results as such. I suppose Celtic are my Scottish club. But my first club, when it comes to football, it's always going to be Scunthorpe United. And for all those reasons, they are part of the community. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, and then it's going to be Flag Day up at the Honest Lawyer, so we're going up there afterwards. Hopefully to talk to people about past memories and the like. I don't think the weather forecast's very good, but I'm sure we'll all get through it. But anyway, wishing everybody to have a good game tomorrow. Let's hope we have a big turnout and with a bit of luck maybe get a good result as well. I don't think we will, but yeah, so see you all tomorrow and let's have a good game. Up the iron, and let's hope that next year we can come back fighting much stronger. Take care everybody. Up the iron.